Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, getting upset, doing what I do for you. Yeah, I've got a little issue going on here, but I'm trying to keep my cool and get the lesson out. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. And I ask you the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical. If you had an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know, is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Why you upset? Because I'm going to give a lesson. Right thinkers, let's talk about how life for us black people was before that white man came into the picture. I teach an ancient philosophy that don't include the white man, don't deal with his religious philosophy, don't deal with his Greek or Roman concepts. Why? They wasn't around. Simple. Let's go. So understand this. I'm going to tell you about your history. You might not like it, but I'm going to tell you about it. Let's go. From both sides. You'll hear that when I get to that. All right, so let's go. I study the Egyptian yoga mystery system. Okay, philosophy. And I've been doing it for over 35 years now. Okay, now I know my history, ancient philosophical philosophies, and the history of my people. The lessons and the philosophies that I teach, I don't involve white man in my teachings. Why? He wasn't around. Again, I can tell you when his history started. I got his history too. Why? It's woven into ours, and his ain't good. Before he come along, we had thousands of years of harmonious living amongst ourselves. When we started to get invaded, things changed. Okay, let's go with that. So they called it conquering. Okay, no, let's call it what it is. Invasion of a race of people who you're going to take their philosophy, everything from them, discredit them, make them look like you did everything for them when really we did it for y'all. Those are not good people. That's the white people. Okay? Now understand that. I'm in my 35 years of studying Egyptian philosophy. I learned a lot about that white man. That same white man that my studies shows that we educated them. And he turned around and invaded and enslaved us as a people with our own knowledge and called it religion. I practice. I tell you, my philosophy, right thing philosophy, is from our ancient ancestors, not a Greek or Roman philosophy do I practice, or religions. I practice Mayat, She taught Netta, Semi-Tawi, and it's all based on what? A philosophy that I learned and mastered. Now I call it right thinking philosophy. Why? Because I just put a little twist to it, put my life experiences in where I can use mythological or metaphorical characters. I could use myself. Hence, right thinking philosophy. That's what you get from me. And I've mastered a few philosophies, even the Greeks did that first, okay? And I created what I come up with my own philosophy based on what? My life experiences. Not a bunch of no real life. Okay, I use that guy too. Okay, but the knowledge of our ancient ancestors have been stolen by who? The white man, the Greeks, the Romans. Okay, and that was over 5,000 years ago. We're in 2,000 years on the positive side, and white privilege is still in control. So good, put that in your mind. But the tool, no, they took our philosophy, repackaged it, aka changed it, and they called it, you ready? Religion. Told you that. A belief system. Why? Because a liar wants one thing in his favor. He wants you to believe his lie. So to discredit everything other than what he said, they took everything out. Christians forced religion and colonization on everyone. Moving on. When you're the baddest, you had the biggest army, you're the baddest one. So now you want to control everything. You want to control the people, how they think, what they do. That's in slavery. That's mental slavery. And you still imposing white privilege to this day. Moving on. And that's why I got a problem. With the self-knowledge that I've learned from our ancient ancestors, I know myself. And I know our true history, okay? Every time you present our history, it starts with you enslaving us. We got a history that goes beyond that. I don't see me enslaved by the white man. I lived through the prejudice from the white man. I've experienced it. I'm sure glad I wasn't in my father's day. Why? I'd had a problem with the white man. My old man had a problem with the white man, calling him boy. So, yeah, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So if you ain't got no self-pride and respect for yourself, he gonna walk all over you. He's been doing it for thousands of years now. When we gonna stop? He thought that his way of life was being threatened. An election coming up, he was threatening what? Civil war. He gonna fight for his way to live. Why? He ain't trying to give it up. Moving on, just put that out there. All black people in Egypt and the whole continent of Africa was living in harmony for thousands of years. And just like before he came to Americas, we had people here living generations, thousands of years before he even come into anybody's existence. And I got something for them too. I got you covered on both sides, my man. So please keep your head from the side, moving slow. And the Egyptians, watch this. The Egyptians, the Nubians, the Sudan, all was living in harmony. Until what? Until that white man came along and started his web of lies and deceit, okay? I was talking to AI to see how intelligent it is. I call it white intelligence. Why? It told me that the Egyptians, okay, this is what AI telling me about Egypt. He didn't know. My man, you better come correct. And he was so wrong. He tell me the Egyptians enslaved the Nubians, okay? And I had to tell him, yo, my man, you are wrong. What? Well, can you help? Yeah, I can help you because whoever gave you the programming, that intelligence is just wrong. I corrected AI. I've done it a few times. When they know a lot, watch this. Now, that I call AI white intelligence. Why? Because it told me a lie about black history that he didn't obviously know. The Egyptians enslaved them. No, I know better than that, so I had to correct him. And he thanked me for that. Okay. But that white lie, if I don't know my Egyptian history, I might believe what he said. Oh, man, Egyptians enslaved Nubians, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I said that. All information ain't correct or right information. You have to be a deciding factor to discern what's right and wrong. Simple. And watch this. How it is that AI is not intelligent of what? Black history of Egypt, our our history. But guess what? It know all white history. It can tell you how many Jews was killed in the Holocaust. It can tell you they got reparations. It tell you all that. But the slave transfer, maybe a couple million. Again, AI, I had to refrain from cussing you out and being disrespectful because I know you only program is the machine, so I don't get caught up in that nonsense. But to give me all these numbers about everything except what I'm asking you don't do me any good. Useless information, Mr. AI. Native Americans. Now, this is where I got really, really upset with y'all. I got a brother, he's militant. And I always tell him, man, what's your hatred for the white people? Man, and I always said, man, come in. No. I had to come over to his side again. God damn it. Yeah, I'm angry with the white man, but whole different reason. Okay, but watch this. Now, I got my reasons. Now, I ain't mad because he just, no. I got my own reasons. And watch this. Native Americans says to this day, the year 1492 was the beginning of their end. And that was 532 years ago that he messed up the Native Americans. You could go back almost 5,000 years that he did Africans. He's still doing it to this day, okay? How about this? He's still doing it. American Indians, Native Americans, the same way to this day. They get a little section. All of this was run by them. They didn't own nothing. They was free. And the white man came and just took advantage of what? Their loyalty and their spirituality and gave them alcohol and religion. Moving on. I'm a Native American. I didn't find that out until, like I say, I'm black, not from Africa. No, everybody black. We know that Africa, from my history tells me, this all starts in Africa and we branched out. So I'm with that again. But I'm a Native American from my bloodline is Cherokee. I know that. Why? I was told by my grandmother, her grandmother was 100% Cherokee. And we ain't on no boats. We here. So I get the concept. And how I found out was I told my grandmother about 35 years ago when I was young and she was, my girl. And we was talking. I said, Granny, I'm going to Egypt to study my Egyptian concepts. I said, I'm going to Egypt to find my African ancestors. I love my grandmother. She said, grandson, with that loving smile, serious and understanding, looked me right in the eye. She said, baby, we didn't come here on the white man boat. We was here before the white man boat got here. Maybe a black man boat brought us here, but we was here a long time before he got here. And I've always held that, and I'm saying, they went to Africa and did what they did. Wait a minute. Europeans, Portuguese, German, y'all came to America to do what you did to Native American. Y'all just not good people. Your track record is not good, white man. Moving on. And this is what I got to let you know. I got a serious problem with you. Watch this. Now, that's why the white man is not liked or welcomed by any group of people other than his own to this very day. Let me bring it home. Okay, this is going to take it out. Now, I learned how the white man, first the Greeks, we educated them. We took them to the intellectual level, gave them everything they needed to survive. And in 1,000 years, they came back and took us over. Again, history that I know. And the Romans, who wasn't the smartest group of people, as my man John Henry Clark could tell you, they just knew how to fight. So they used might to take out what? They white counterparts, the Greeks. The Romans kicked their butt. Okay? White on white crime. No problem. Okay? But remember, when the Romans came over here, because they was all high and mighty, everybody know them, the right fighters, they the baddest thing going. Somebody forgot to get the memo to the African brothers. No, how about this? Wasn't it the brothers? The sister, Duhami, they whooped their butt. Okay, they wouldn't tell everybody how women, the women tribe of Africa, yeah, we had women warriors, okay? We fight, okay? Remember Spartans? He said, what'd you do? Oh, I'm a preacher. What you do? I'm an architect. What you do? I'm a plumber. Spartans, what do we do? Ahoo, ahoo, ahoo. That means we kill, we kill, we kill. That's their motto. That's their mantra. Why? That's how they survive. That's what you got to do. Again, why? White on white crime. The strongest will survive. Why? Because they're going to go at each other. And they ain't just start with us. No, no, no. Moving on. Understand that. Don't get it twisted. Now, and what I saw, the white man, for what? For who? Wait a minute. Get back to this one. I learned that the white man, the Greeks first, and then the Romans came in. And what they did was what? They raped our women, enslaved our men, and killed all the men who they thought would be a threat. They killed them and then enslaved us. That's history, in case you didn't know. Okay, I'm not gonna wait till February to tell you about them. Our history should be every day. Like I say, just Juneteenth every day. That's stupid ass. Excuse me. But yeah, we should be self-educated. We should be everything individually amongst ourselves. Why? Because that's what they do. We won't unite with each other for nothing in the world. That kills me. Moving on. Again, that man is what we call him the white man. When I saw him for who he was, a liar, a thief, a killer, that's the devil. You doing everything in opposition to God. We are the most spiritual people on earth. The African, the black man. That white man is considered the devil. Why? Because he's in opposition to God's people, which is the black man. And the last thing he wants to do, the last thing he wants is to have the power that he have over us taken away when we have the power over him. That keeps him up at night. Moving on. Why is that? If something you doing to somebody you don't want done to you, what that say about you? Moving on. Then I did what? My personal homework on my Native American people. Okay, Cherokee. I found out that that white man came here, marched them from Virginia, North Carolina, wherever, from the South, all the way to goddamn Oklahoma, said, this is yours. All of this was theirs. But again, that white man, that's what he did. He signed treaties promising he's going to do this, y'all can get that, we're going to take care of this, that, no. Lied, broke every treaty. So this is what I'm learning more about you. I done learned about you from my ancients. Okay, all right. Then I learned about you. Now, dude, my man, I got a problem with you. Make no mistake about it. Why? Because your record, your track record ain't good. Your history towards us is not good. And I got my own experience I'm working on now. I'm just giving you the history of what I learned. And I'm going on my anger about you now is fresh, is mine, not my ancestors, not my great-grandparents, mine's. Not my brothers, mine's. White man must understand this. I found out the Native people, and I found out that, again, that white man did my Native American, he called them Indians, dirty as he did my ancient dude. Let me stop this. Before I'm really getting heated. I'm really about to go in that. I don't want to do that. No matter African, Native Americans, I don't like what the white man did to either one of them. And I'm not liking what you're doing to me. So that's the third strike, my man. You're out of here. I'm done with you. Understand that. No disrespect. No negative, no physical, but I'm so done with your white privilege being invoked on black people and any other race of people other than yours. I'm going to end on that note, okay? But understand, white man, we had a glorious, harmonious life before you entered into Egypt, before you entered in America. You should stay where you was. And if I had my choice, I'm going to go there. I'm going to stop and write thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Even that white man. So I never know me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my white people, along with my people, have passed away. I keep it real. I'm out.